Welcome to the Garnet-Bay Rickard Recreation Complex for the second game in as many days for the Clarington Toros minor Bantam A team, trying to get back in the win column after letting one slip away versus Peterborough. That was a 3-3 tie on Monday night. Here they're going to take on the Pickering Panthers, and goal tonight for the Toros is going to be Brady Boyle at one end, and Davidge will be in net for Pickering. Davis Gorham tried to get the puck out of the zone here to start things off. Pass number 8. Gorham puts that deep back in behind the net and goes off on the change back in behind the goal. Got the word before the game that the Toros were going to go with 4 defensemen in this one with still a few injuries. Hunter Biss taking this back in his own end with a lead pass up through center. Biss with a backhand up through center, gets knocked down by number 4 at center ice. Getting around Kay and puts it back in behind the goal. Almost a collision back in behind the net. Toros pick that up and go for the lead pass up for McLean. Ryan McLean with a nice move sets it up. Here's another opportunity there for McNevin, had to put the brakes on. Finds it back to the line. Shot from the net from Backley right down on net. Couldn't get tipped out in front of the goal by McLean. Still loose, trying to jam this in from the side of the net. Taken away by Pickering as they start this out of their own end and flip this high, knocked down by Hunter Biss. Biss has got to pick that up in his own end as Pickering's off on the change. Puts it back in behind their net. Looking to move this around on the other side with a lead pass out of their own end. Now scooped up from their own zone, picked up there by Liam Aiken. Colehausen with a lead pass. It gets picked off there by Pickering. And they'll look for a lead pass out of their own end. Knocked down by Liam Calhoun, who's back on defense right now. Calhoun got it up there for McKay, had it swept away off his stick. Another turnover, this one to Calhoun, to number 15, who can't get through the front of the net. Liam Aiken, tape the tape there for Wyatt McKay. McKay brings us in, looks to get to the front of the net, had it knocked away off its stick, and Hausen dumps it into the corner. McKay going after it in the corner. Liam Aiken with a nice play to keep that in at the line, puts it back in behind the net. It gets steered off to the side there by Davidge. Trying to find this loose puck up through center. It's a lead pass brought in by number 71. Number 11 taking this right in front with a pass. Number 4 shot caught there by Boyle, goes down to the butterfly and makes a save. Face-off is coming off to the right of the goal against McNevin. Big defensive win. They try and get it out of the zone. That gets around the defender up there for Cristiano D'Souza. D'Souza with a shot. That goes wide at Davidge. Goes back in behind. Trying to get it back there to the line for Hunter Biss. He keeps that in. Nice play by McNevin. Was able to poke it back to the line, but the shot from the blue line went in wide of the net. Trying to still find it here in the zone. Hunter Biss tried to put that on it. Rebound! Out in front of the goal. Just poked wide of the net by D'Souza. In behind the goal now. Trying to come around the boards with this. There's a big hit there at the blue line, and the Toros will pick this up in their own end. Picked up there by Lucas Backley, as it's an opportunity to bring this in, taken away off its stick. Away here at center is number 25, Allen, drops it off. Here's number 27 with a shot. Left pad stop there by Boyle. Allen going after it in the corner now. Isn't going to be able to find the puck. Toros do, and they move this away past Noah Kay at center at the Toros bench area. Still loose, trying to find that loose puck. He sweeps it up there for Liam Aiken, trying to find the loose puck again. Aiken picks this up, comes over the line, gets around number 27, and takes this right into the corner. Liam Aiken. Nobody takes him out, drops it back to the line. Hausen to the other side, and Calhoun can't shoot that. Trying to keep this off into the right corner. Back for Liam Calhoun, a shot to the net. Just wide of the mark on the other side. Colehausen tried to make the play there to keep it in and deliver the hit. That goes back in behind the net now. Pickering will take it from behind their own goal and start this out of their own end. Calhoun, though, keeps that in with a nice play at the line, but his shot hit the glass and couldn't get out. Coming around the other side, Hausen's going to try and hold that in. He will. Good play there by Colehausen. And then McLean tries to help out there in the left corner to get the puck free. Liam Calhoun will pick this back up in his own end. Lead pass for Housen. Cole Housen with a lead pass up there for Wyatt McKay, was over his stick on the other side. Now picked up there by Maddox Dwyer with a shot, hit a stick, went in wide of the goal. Coming around the other side now, picked up there from his own end by Liam Calhoun, who dumps that in. Still loose, coming around the other side. That pass was out of the reach of number 77, who gets it. Trying to get around Hunter Best, he will take it behind the net, wrap around, stop there by Boyle. Calhoun takes it from behind his own net now, not out, still in the zone. And that's Kay who sweeps that away out of his own end and out of danger. Right up to McNevin there. From behind the net now. Hunter Best takes it from behind his own goal. Had Allen on him, fires that around the boards over the stick of Wyatt McKay. Hunter Best, couple whacks away at it. The second opportunity puts it back into the Pickering end. Still scoreless here with 9 minutes left to go in period number 1. We played 6 minutes. Cabral turns that over here at center. And here's an opportunity to bring this in for the Tours. Right to the front of the net for Liam Aiken. Shot. Hit a stick. Didn't make it to the net. Aiken tried to get it again. Pickering take this back in their own end and go for the lead pass. Knocked down there by Housen, trying to find it against Aiken as well. That gets sent down the ice. Right off into the left corner. And it goes for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the Tours end. D'Souza tries to put that back in behind the net now. And is trying to get picked up there by Gorham. Right in front, over the stick there of Gorham, still trying to find it. Or D'Souza tried to find it, and that goes wide of the net. Davis Gorham putting pressure on in the corner to try and steal the puck away. Gorham still battling over there. Came out with the puck, but his shot went wide. Pickering get that opportunity to clear this out of their own end. It goes back in behind on the other side now for number 8. He's going to get hit into the boards. Torres trying to take advantage of a turnover. It gets dumped deeper there by D'Souza, who goes off on the change. Now it's picked up by number 15 from his own end. Tape to tape over the stick there of number 33 though. Here's some chance here for Cole Housen, but he had it knocked away off a stick. Up through center they come, led in by number 11. Getting around Coggins. Coggins is hit into the boards there by Kay, thrown out in front. Taken away by the Tours, Ryan McLean, who leads us up. McLean brings it in with a pass for McNevin that went over his stick. And then McNevin gets hit into the boards in that left corner. He's going to get back up on his feet though. Here's another opportunity here for Allen to try and dump it in. That got knocked down on the boards by Hunter Best. Fired right back in there for number 22 from behind the goal. Coming around the other side to try and fire this out. Tipping this away, it's an opportunity for Hunter Best to try and keep that in. From the corner, they try and put this out of the zone. It comes around the other side now for Ryan McLean to pick that up. McLean still trying to find it. We're getting our first penalty of the game coming up for interference. Kay gets the interference penalty. Pickering gets the first power play of the game coming around the boards. That goes over the stick and kept in. Slap shot to the front of the net. Knocked down and fired all the way past the defense down the ice. Gavrich comes out to play that puck to his defensive partner. Pickering go for that stretch pass up through center ice with a lead pass for number 8. Trying to get around Batchley for an opportunity. He gets taken down. Back in behind the net it goes. Torres get the opportunity to clear. Can't do it. Got kept in by number 79. And his another backhand is a roller right to the front of the net. Lucas Backley finds it. Can't get it out. Nice defensive play and good hand-eye to keep that in. But another opportunity for the Trolls to clear. And this comes away at center. Off the board. Opportunity to bring this in here for a while, who dumps that deep. Number 77 coming up with that loose puck. Trying to set it up here for number 27. Went back to the line. Nice stick to get in the lane there by Housen. Kept in there by Bonellos. Around the boards, past Bonellos, down the ice. Daveridge comes out to play the puck here out of his own goal. Leaves it behind the net. Lead pass, went up the stick. And an opportunity to bring this in for number 77 in over the line now. He's not going to be able to get through. Picked up there by Davis Gorham. Not out. Nice play to keep that in at the line. Still loose here on the other side, and Gorham is going to find that again and clear it away. Kill off more time on the penalty decay. Number 22 puts that back in his own end. Coming around the other side with a lead pass. That'll come over the stick. And picked up here by Pickering again for Allen. Allen with a chance to bring this in with Kim, who dumps that deep in the zone. Toros pick that off. Send that past Kim down the ice. Number 4 taking it back in his own end for an opportunity now. Stretch pass up through center. Number 4 bringing this in over the line on a 3-on-2 rush right into the Toros crest of Brady Boyle, who hangs on to it. Face-off got won by Pickering. Power play's over. There's a shot that gets knocked down. Still trying to find it. There was Backley. It gets picked up by Pickering. They send that up in front. Turnaround shot will go in wide and gets picked up there by the Toros, but not out. Got kept in by Weil at the line. Might say from their own end, Pickering will take that back in their own zone. With some nice mirrors, but couldn't pull the trigger in front of the goal. Toros take it away. Here's an opportunity to come back with 3 the other way, and it's led in by Brady McNevin, who takes a hit and dumps it deep. Back in behind the Pickering goal. They'll start this from their own end against Maddox Dwyer, who's backing up to try and control his man. He'll get some help with Aiken, but Pickering still dumped that in the corner. Hunter Biss with a lead pass. Picked up by number 22, Bonellos, and dumped back in. Hunter Biss tries to get it around his opportunity. Cabral breaks that up. Cabral taking this to the front of the net. Can't go anywhere. Bonellos has got to back up. He's got to try and defend Wyatt McKay, who gets around him. McKay for the opportunity here. He goes off to the right corner. Fires it around. Liam Calhoun. He's going to play the defensive part as he backs it up. Along with Hunter Biss. Turnover there to Calhoun, who sweeps it away. Coming up through center now. Trying to stick to his man on the other side in the zone. Slap back in there by Hunter Biss. Still trying to find it on the other end now is Aiken with a drop pass for Hausen. Over here for Biss again. The lead pass is broken up by number 4, who tries to get through. Taken away by D'Souza. Cutting to the front of the net is Cristiano D'Souza with a shot. That hit a stick and stays in the right corner. Turnover, shot, and that goes wide of the mark over the blocker hand of Dave Ridge. Around the other side, he's going to get kept in at the line by Backley with a shot to the net, tipped down through, kicked off to the right by Dave Ridge. Another lead pass broken up there by Liam Aiken and deposited right back where it came from, back in behind the net. Looking for another opportunity. McNevin with a nice play, but can't get anywhere with it. Noah Kays tries to find the loose puck here in the zone. Trip up. No penalty call on that. Pickering picked that up out of their own end. But it's a turnover to Brady McNevin. Trying to make him pay for it, but that shot got blocked. Got it back again, shot. Stopped by Dave Ridge. Still loose there in the crease area. And dumped down the ice. Picking it up in their own end is Backley, going for the lead pass over the stick of Brady McNevin and back in the zone for Bonellos. Bonellos from his own zone now. Trying to get it out. Can't get it out. It was stopped there by Cole Hausen. Still loose. It hopped over the stick. Capped in at the line by Backley, who can't take a shot to the front of the net. Hit a stick. Bonellos' lead pass for Allen, way out of his reach. Cole Hausen here in front of us. Hausen's pass got broken up and he gets it back again. He'll dump that right back in behind the Pickering goal now. Noah Kay is going to try and put on some offensive pressure to turn it over. Here's an opportunity to bring this up. Number 77, 2-on-1. The odds are against him. He flips it off to the right corner, trying to be the first one on the puck. Number 77 sets it up in front. Can't get it to the front of the goal. From behind the net now, Ryan McLean now. Hunter Biss taking it back in his own end. We're going to get a penalty coming up, and it'll be again for interference. It's Calhoun that goes to the box for the interference call. Kim keeps that in. Trying to put that back in behind the net. Fired around. It'll get kept in at the line. Not going to be able to shoot it. Pushes it off to the corner. Backley's back there to try and fire it away. He gets it up there for Maddox Dwyer, who tips it out. Not out of the zone. Capped in there by Kim, who takes a shot. Some nice moves by Kim, a shot. And a nice stop there by Boyle, who gathers it up and hangs on. Face-off is off to the right now. Brady Boyle. One there by Pickering. The shot to the net. Nice knockdown on the way through. As that was Gorman, got a stick on that. Right to the front of the net, taken away. And still trying to find it was D'Souza. He clears it out. From their own end, they're going to look for a pass over here for Vale. It gets brought in though. Vale's waiting for a pass here from number 33. Nice block on the way through. Here's an opportunity for Bonellos, who dumps that deep past Vale. Wrapped around the boards. Opportunity to clear it here for Davis Gorham, but he's got Vale all over him. Vale's trying to dig that puck free. And some help on the other side by number 23, I believe. Here comes number 4 as well. Belshaw trying to dig the puck free. And we finally get a whistle. Cabro now to take this draw. In the offensive end for Pickering. 45 seconds left on the penalty. Kim back to the line. Here's an opportunity to shoot it. It gets tipped wide by number 77. Noah Kay going after the loose puck. Couldn't get it out. Cabro from behind. Walking it out. Can't bank it in from the side. Couple whacks away at it there from Cabro. And the Toros are able to hang on to it. But the referee's hand is up. So we might be getting a penalty out of that. So Cabro whacking away in front of the net. I think he got a slashing call in front of the goal. Face-off will be off to the left now of Dave Ridge. Play 4-on-4 hockey for 32 seconds. And then the Toros are going to have a power play. Backhanded away, McNevin trying to get to it. He's got a 2-on-1 back up the other way with Ryan McLean. But it was a rolling puck. He couldn't get the puck over there on the other side. It's off to that right corner. Can't really see that right corner with the speakers up here in the penalty box area, but we'll do our best. Penalty to Calhoun's over. Now it's an abbreviated power play for the Toros, and in comes Braden McNevin. McNevin trying to take this in the boards. He gets driven into the boards at the Tim Horton sign. Noah Kay tried to keep that in. Puts it back off to the right side. Picked up and fired all the way down past Brady Boyle back in the zone. That is going to be the final play here of period number 1. It goes off to period number 2, tied at nothing, and the Toros have a power play for a minute to start off period number 2. Face off to kick off period number 2 is Liam Aiken and Malandrino for the Pickering Panthers. Maddox Dwyer. Now it's back to the other side, looking for a shot to the net. That just misses the glove hand of Dave Rich. Captain here at the line. Malandrino tried to get it out. Liam Aiken takes it away with a pass. Out of the reach of McKay, who picks that up. Wyatt McKay's got to get around the checker of Bonellos in behind the goal. Aiken's going to help out to get the puck free. Maddox Dwyer sitting on his own, but the pass is in his feet. Tries to get it back to the line again. Here's an opportunity to fire it from Backley. That hits Bonellos on the way through. Turnover there to Allen, who can't get it out. Here's Maddox Dwyer. Shot to the net. Misses wide of the mark. Coming around the other side and over the stick. There's Allen. Can't get it out again. Nice play at the line. Skipped in on that. Left pad stop there by Dave Rich. And fired past Backley. Back down the ice, and Brady Boyle's got to pick that up in his own end. The penalty to Cabro is now over. He is back on the bench. Back on the ice. Trying to bring this in for Pickering defenders, so he just dumps it deep in the corner. Trying to find it on the loose puck coming around the boards. Still loose there for Braden McNevin to try and set things up for Dwyer. Coming away now is Belshaw. Up through center. He's not getting around Calhoun. Liam Calhoun with a nice pass. Gets brought in. Put deeper right back in behind the left goal. Wrapped around the boards there for Belshaw to try and pick it up. Trying to stick to his man over here was Braden McNevin to try and get the puck free. He finally does, as he got it away from Cabro, but here comes Belshaw dumping that here at center. Looking for some open ice to bring this in. 3-on-3 rush. Bringing it over the line with a shot was Housen. That went wide. Picked up and fired away there for number 77, Ivany. Taken off the stick and back up the other way. Trying to bring this in here for Towards is Ryan McLean. McLean will take it back in behind again and take the hit. Trying to get some help behind the goal with Liam Aiken. McLean did all he could from his knees. Up through center from Ivan E. with a pass. Liam Aiken picks that up in his own end, looking for a pass up through center now for Cristiano D'Souza. D'Souza's pass was over the stick. Still trying to find it with a pass up through center for Ivan E. Ivan E. sees an open man, but the pass was out of the reach of Malandrinos at center. Coming around the other side here for an opportunity to get this out. Out of that right side, Toro's trying to find the loose puck and get rid of it. It gets kept in by number 7 at the blue line. It's in that right corner now, coming around the other side. Looking for a stretch pass. He finds a way to dump that up. Here's an opportunity to bring this in over the line. Shot kicked away off to the left by Daveridge off the shot from Backley. Belshaw can't get it out. Nice play, but it finally hopped over the stick of Hunter Bess and came out. Coming around the other side with a pass now for Belshaw. Belshaw getting up there with Malandrinos, and it's offside. Cabro now to take this draw. Wins it, and Madden's got to go back in his own end on a rolling puck. Madden slaps that around. Kept in here at the line by the Toros. Maddox Dwyer back to the line again for Liam Calhoun, looking for an opening shot. Stopped there by Daveridge, and he hangs on to it. Now the face-off comes off to the left of the Pickering end. Trying to tip this around was Madden. Liam Calhoun tried to keep it in. Here comes Cabro with it. Cabro with a pass for Allen, who comes in now. Allen with a shot. Hit a stick. Nice block on the way through. And then Housen tried to take his man into the boards. McNevin trying to win that battle on the left side. Taken away by the Toros as they bring this up, but he overskated the puck. Still trying to find it as they bring this in with a pass to the other side. Coming in now is Maddox Dwyer with a shot. Blocked away there by Daveridge. Brady McNevin tried to dig the puck free. Gets taken down there by Cabro on the right side. Coming around the other side now. Picked up here by Maddox Dwyer on the right boards. Maddox Dwyer still tries to get away from the checker. Puts it past Madden in behind the goal. It's still loose. McNevin trying to win that battle and get the puck free. Coming around the boards. Backley trying to control Belshaw as he tries to beat it. But it's a nice play there by Hunter Bess. There's a shot. And an easy catch save there by Brady Boyle. Face-off is off to the right now of Boyle. Up through center. Tried to get around number 7. Couldn't get it. Bringing this in now is number 11. Shot to the net. It'll go wrestling one wide. Off to the corner. Right in front of hit the side of the goal. Trying to get rid of it. Malandrinos was in there to try and dig the puck free. Malandrinos will get this again here at center and use the point there for number 7 who was in the seat. Still trying to find it and wrap it around the boards, but the pass for Ivany was over the stick. Ivany knocked that down at a high stick, now picked up there by Pickering again. Number 7 picks that up, and it's knocked down with a high stick. Now we get a face-off right here in front of us, and it gets one there by number 8, who's going to take this to the goal. That's Kim. Kim with a drop pass out of the reach, and Toros take it away. 2 players are back here for Pickering, and it gets brought in offside by Noah Kay. Cabro to take this draw, wins it at center. Now Malandrinos will dump that deep past Liam Calhoun back in behind the net. Calhoun will fire it around the other side. Still trying to find it over here on the other, and it's going to get cleared away. Toros will pick this up and bring it in. An opportunity gets bumped into the boards by Madden, who puts it behind. From behind the net now, Malandrino. Lead pass up through center. It's an opportunity for Cabro. It's not going to get to it. Now it's Madden to bring this in to try and get around an opportunity. He had to get around Ryan McLean, and he dumped it deeper behind the net. Starting this up out of his own zone to try and get around the checker. There was a turnover there to number 11, who puts it in and takes a hit. Lead pass up through center. Got to get around Gurney here for an opportunity. And it's Noah Kay. Shot to the net. Hit Gurney. but tried to bounce it back out in front. I believe that says Gurney, but there's long hair on the back of number 7, so I'm just going by what I think I can read. And I believe that says Gurney on number 7 for Pickering. Around the boards, Ivany tries to pick that puck up. Gets picked up there in the zone. Maddox Dwyer couldn't get away. Liam Aiken helps out, trying to get around Kim as Dwyer. Couldn't do it. Now it's Wyatt McKay with some nice moves to get through the feet. Still loose. Toes got it, but that intended pass from Liam Aiken to Maddox Dwyer was broken up. Gurney from the Pickering zone. Went for a pass to the other side. Hard up back in. Trying to get around the defender. A nice hit there by Bonellos. Trying to get around Bonellos now for an opportunity. Sends it in on net. It's a right pad save by Daveridge. Picked up by Maddox Dwyer now. Dwyer's going to walk this out with a backhand and get a couple of opportunities out in front. Both of them are denied by Daveridge in the Pickering goal. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Braden McNevin sets it up in front for Cristiano D'Souza. Can't shoot it. There's another one that gets tipped in wide. Around the boards, Liam Calhoun keeps it in, sets up D'Souza. D'Souza trying to get around the checker. He gets hit into the boards by Madden. Another big hit as he takes number 15 into the boards. Big hit there by Gorham. Getting it around. Liam Calhoun. Here comes Belshaw. Shot. Stopped there by Brady Boyle, who got enough of his glove on it, and then Belshaw gets taken down. Face-off is off to the right. Won by the Tours. Here's an opportunity. He gets it up. Here's an opportunity to bring this in with an opportunity. K fires it off the pad, up, and onto the netting out of play. Now Brady McNevin to take this straw off to the left of David. Gurney tried to get rid of it. Noah K knocks that down. Still trying to find it on the other end. Taken into the boards there was Ivany. The pass from Melandrinos was broken up. Up through center against Cabri. Late pass for Noah K. K bringing this in over the line with a backhand pass. Broken up on the other side by Gurney. Now Lucas Backley from his own end. Backley over here to the other side. Trying to find it there at the bench. Picked up there by Bonellos. And Bonellos stumps that deep. Backley will let Hunter Best take that back from behind the net. Backley trying to control his man behind the goal. Tried to throw that out front. There was Kim. It went back in behind the net. McNevin trying to dig the puck free on the left side. We're getting a penalty coming up. Let's see who's going to be the guilty party here. But it is going to be a penalty coming up for head contact. And the guilty party for the head contact penalty goes to Braden McNevin. As well, that'll be a 2-minute head contact penalty. Pickering gets to go to another power play. That gets knocked down at center. Trying to find the loose puck. There is McKay. He pokes it past Bonellos, and they come away through center. That was going to be offside as the Tours brought that in. Right back in behind the goal now is Gurney. The pass for Belshaw was over his stick and picked up there by Kim. Kim trying to skate this away. Pushes it deeper right behind the net. Calhoun lets Colehausen get the puck. Kept in by Gurney, who can't shoot one to the front of the net, but he gets another opportunity. There's another one that gets blocked by Calhoun this time, but not out. It got kept in at the line by number 15. That was Vale. Back in behind the net it goes. Hausen's trying to stick to his man. Backhand away. Nice play by Bonellos. Kept that in. Now fired low by Melandros. There's a shot. Covered up there by Brady Boyle. Now face off in the Toros end. To be taken by the captain for Pickering, 27 Allen. Off to the left of Brady Boyle. And Davis Gorham wins that big defensive draw. Trying to get that puck out. Kept in there at the line. Walking it out. Trying to shoot one to the front of the net is Allen. Stopped there by Brady Boyle with enough of his right pad on it. Trying to find the loose puck there in the zone. And comes off to the left side. The read was picked up there and poked away by Cristiano D'Souza. found by the Toros and dumped down the Toros. Daveridge came out of his net to play it. Trying to find it. Here's Gorham. Can't get it around. Ivany. Here comes Malandrino springing this in, and it's offside. Face-off won by the Toros. Gurney has it now. Turnover. Here's an opportunity to bring this in. No, okay. Shot short-handed. Stopped there by Daveridge. And then takes a hit. It's off to the right side. Coming around the other side now is an opportunity to bring this in. Number 11 is Coggins. Try to dump that deeper in the zone. Right here, Toros bring this in as they try and get around. Benios goes behind the net. Looking back to the line. And it can't get kept in. It was out of the reach here of Calhoun, so he's got to control things at center. Liam Calhoun with a lead pass and tip deeper past Belshaw behind. Looking to take his man into the boards. From behind the net, that'll get sent down the ice. And we'll get an icing call as that is going to have enough mustard to go for icing. Braden McNevin now to take this draw off to the left side. Wins it cleanly back for Liam Calhoun. Shot is going wide. Now picked up on the other end by Vale, who can't get rid of it. And we're getting a penalty for taking him down. It'll be number 79 who went to the box. So this will be a Toros power play starting off to the right of Daveridge. Kim can't get it out on the first opportunity. They set this up. There's a shot just fired wide up into the netting and out of play. Face-off is off to the right. One there by Pickering and slapped around the boards. Trying to find it here on the other side. Picked up there by Housen. Housen sending one to the net on a redirection. Can't get tipped on the front by Liam Aiken. Around the boards, got kept in at the line. Back in behind now is Bonelos. Can't get it. Here's Housen trying to take a shot to the net. Here's a turnaround for Maddox Dwyer. Has control of the puck. Keeping good control of it. Puts it down low now. Now back here for Cole Housen. Housen trying to get through. He will. Right to the front of the net with a shot. Housen stopped. They're trying to bang away at the loose puck, but Daveridge doesn't allow a rebound right now as he stopped that initial shot by Cole Housen and was able to find it before somebody poked it into the net. Braden McNevin now to take this draw that's off to the left of the Pickering end. D'Souza will be able to get this back to the line. Hunter Biss's pass was read well by Ivany and poked out. Lucas Backley from his own end now. Backley with a pass. Tape the tape for Cristiano D'Souza who brings it in. D'Souza puts the brakes on, uses the other side for a one-timer. Stopped by David, still loose. And McNevin can't get his stick on it on the other side. Toros will get this back in their own end now. Look for a pass up through center. It'll be stretch pass up through center for Cristiano D'Souza to try and get around the checker for McNevin. In over the line for Davis Gorham now. Gorham shot hit his stick and bounces it behind. D'Souza trying to get it there for Gorham. It's back in behind for Gurney to try and clear it. That gets past the line and out. 35 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Or period number 2, pardon me. McNevin trying to get around the check here, Belshaw. Here comes Braden McNevin getting around and walking the blue line, and it's offside. And the face-off comes outside, just outside the blue line at the Toros bench area. Nice play there by Ryan McLean, who tried to poke it to himself in the Pickering end. McLean still loose. Now it's Liam Aiken with it now. Aiken back to the line. Chance to shoot it. Tipped on the way through. Can't get it through. Here's another opportunity. Shot by Calhoun. Stopped there by Daveridge. With 4 seconds left to go here in period number 2, we'll take one more draw here in the Pickering end. As we had to get a quick whistle as Pickering were getting their 5th man on the ice. So that draw is going to take place off to the right now of Daveridge. Taking this draw here for the Toros will be Braden McNevin. Taking it for the Pickering Panthers is going to be Allen. One more final face-off before we head off to the dressing rooms for a second intermission flood. McNevin now will get changed on the draw. And it'll be Ryan McLean now who's going to dump into the face-off circle to take the draw. Off to the right now of Dave Ridge. Trying to win it. He gets kicked out. Now it's 79 that takes a draw. Quick shot off the draw. And just when you thought that was going to be the final play of the period, it jumped right in there to Dave Ridge. One more quick play here to end period number 1. And that's the final shot of period number 1 as it sails in wide of the goal. So these two teams are tied at goose eggs to go to period number 3. So let's play one more period here at the Garnet B. Rickard Recreation Complex for the minor Bantam A Toros and the Pickering Panthers, all tied up at nothing here. As mentioned at the top, the Toros are trying to get back into the win column after tying the Peterborough Petes a couple of nights ago on Monday. They gave up a goal with 15 seconds left to go on Monday night for Peterborough to escape the Rickard with a point. There was a easy rolling shot that Brady Boyle was able to hold on to. And this will be a face-off up to the right of the goal now. Trying to win that draw. It's a scramble one. Back in behind for Liam Calhoun, who fires it around. Here's a chance now for Wyatt McKay, who picks that up at center, taken away off his stick and tipped off the boards. Went for the big hit, and it'll be a Toros penalty coming up. It's a 4-minute head contact penalty going to Colehausen. Face-off is off to the right now. Big opportunity now for Pickering. They get a 4-minute power play, and we get a whistle as the puck was lost by the referee. Face-off was won by Pickering. Trying to get it on a tip. Right in front, taken away, and the Toros skate out with a loose puck. That gets fired between Bonellos down the ice. Davidge comes out of his own net to play the puck. Pickering starting out this 4-minute power play with a pass up through center, picked up there by Backley, who dumps it down right into Davidge, who kicks that off to the left of the goal. Pickering kicked this from behind their own net and trying to get around for a short-handed opportunity was Gorham. Liam Aiken trying to put some pressure on. That'll go past everybody, including Hunter Best down the ice. No icing. Yes, it will be an icing call, and it'll come back into the Pickering end. Face-off is off to the left now as Liam Aiken to take that draw. Picked up here by the Toros as they move this in. Over the stick, and Ryan McLean gets the opportunity to bring this in. McLean was getting hooked up. He couldn't do anything with the puck because so. Trying to keep this in at the line. Here comes Kim with the loose puck now. Kim gets a rolling puck up there through center. And number 77, Ivany, can't get the puck to the front of the net, and the Toros clear it away. Here comes an opportunity to bring this in now for Cabral. Cabral shot, blocker save, still loose, trying to jam it in from the side, and they score, and it's Kim who gets his last stick on that and sweeps it in to open up the scoring here. Only 2 minutes into the third period. Face-off now to be taken here at center. And because this was a 4-minute penalty, Pickering still stay on their power play. Up through center, Hunter Best tips it away. Cabral trying to find it here at the line. Tip past him. Toros bring this in and flip one right in on goal. Steered off there by Davidge. Back around the other side now. Here comes an opportunity for Belshaw to take this out of his own end. Belshaw going for a pass, picked up there by Backley. Picked up by the Toros and sent down. Davidge comes out of his own net to play that. Around the other side now for an opportunity to clear. Still loose. Still kept in there by Maddox Dwyer. Toros get the opportunity to set this up. Sets up Dwyer. Maddox Dwyer is short-handed. Stopped by Davidge. And he's trying to hold it in. Back there for Backley. Lucas Backley with a shot. That goes wide on the other side. Keeping it in at the line. Looking for the tip. Can't get it through for the deflection. Pickering get this up through center and brought in here by Malandrinos. Malandrino gets around the checker, finally taken off his stick. Now Dwyer comes away with it. Maddox Dwyer's got to get around Madden, but he gets stood up, and Vale is able to dump this away at center. Braden McNevin flipping this away. Knocked down at center by number 79, who brings this in, and he turns it over there to McNevin, who leaves it for Calhoun. Turnover. Kim, shot. Stopped there by Brady Boyle, who takes it up high and hangs on. The draw this off to the left of Boyle. Cabral can't shoot one to the front of the net. Toes get it. Slap it down. That goes past Kim, and here it's center. Trying to find some room here for Cabral. It's a drop pass for Kim, and his shot is blocked off to the right by Brady Boyle. Calhoun tried to tip that away for McKay. And Wyatt McKay dumps that down the ice. David just coming out of his own goal to play that. The penalty now to Colehausen is over. Pickering did cash in on the first 2 minutes, which has them at a 1-0 lead. I believe it was Kim who got his last stick on that loose puck for the power play goal. So the Toads have some catching up to do now if they want to leave here against Pickering with 2 points. Here's an opportunity now for Noah Kay to try and split through, and he had it knocked away off his stick. Hunter Best with it here at center. Lead pass through center ice. Here comes Davis Gorham. Gorham trying to get through. Puts the brakes on. Tries to send one to the front of the net. Still loose and picked up by Pickering again. Here comes Allen. Turns it over to Gorham, who can't get to the front of the net. Trying to kick it to his stick. That comes back the other side. Now picked up by the Toes and pass here for Braden McNevin. McNevin cuts free. Sending one to the front of the net. They score! Cristiano de Souza deflected it out of front, and it made its way past Davidge. And the Toes have tied things up at 1. De Souza was in the right spot, deflected it past Davidge and in front. Here comes Ryan McLean now. McLean tries to get around the checker. Shot! Stopped by Davidge. Put it behind the net. Ryan McLean trying to help out, and Aiken tried to help him as well. Trying to go for the backhand on the other side now is Noah Kay. Kay puts it back in behind, taken away by Pickering, but not out. Lucas Backley held that in. Kay waiting out in front for a pass. It's not going to be able to get to him. Picked up there by Pickering, who fired it down the ice. That's going right into Brady Boyle, who will steer that off behind the net for Biss. Hard around the boards there for Ryan McLean, who picked that up. McLean trying to get through against Kim. On the other side, backhanded in by Ivany. Right in behind the goal. Kim is trying to take his man into the boards. Backley will get it over here for Noah Kay, who will take a hit to try and make the play. Gurney with a shot. Not getting through. There's another one that gets flipped high over the boards. Tours trying to get it out of their own end and out of some bad pressure here. Turnaround shot. That's not getting through for Belshaw. Some nice defensive play. Here's an opportunity to try and get around Bonellos. And he gets around him and Gurney as well, right to the front of the net. And it goes wide on that opportunity. Picked up there by the Toes again. Here's an opportunity. Shot. Just missed. I might have hit the bar in behind Davidge. Tripped up there was Wyatt McKay. From their own end, Liam Calhoun now. Calhoun's pass is read well and brought in now by Belshaw. Belshaw's shot is going wide. Coming around the other side now, it's an opportunity for Wyatt McKay to try and get around Malandrino, but couldn't do it. Here's Vale to try and bring it in here for Pickering. Poking it behind the net where Allen tried to get it. Vale behind the goal now for Allen. Malandrino gets taken down out in front. And the Toads take this away with a lead pass for McKay. Wyatt McKay bringing this up. Trying to get around that check of number 79. In behind the goal, they try and dig that puck in. Hunter Bess is going to be waiting for the puck at the line. It's not going to get to him. It'll be over here now for Pickering, who are going to clear that away. From their own end, they're going to start this with a flip pass. Now Wyatt McKay brings us in over the line. McKay looking for the shot. It got blocked on the way through by number 79. Trying to get it back there to the line. Backing up there was Hunter Biss. Backley trying to stick to his man and gets taken away from him. Here comes Lucas Backley all the way in the zone. Sending one to the net. It goes wide. McNevin taking the puck off the back end boards. Toes here at center now. Nice backhand away. Here's Hunter Biss after it with a lead pass. Broken up as the pass was out of the reach of Dwyer. Gurney taking this back in his own end. We're here to the other side to try and keep it in there with no K on the other side. Here's D'Souza poking that deeper for Davis Gorham. Gorham going after it here in the corner. Davis Gorham right in front and couldn't pull the trigger on the other side. Slapped all the way down the ice. And it goes for icing. Face-off is off to the left now of Davidge. Calhoun trying to flutter under the net. Knocked down by Kim. Kim looking for a lead pass. That is Brett Belshaw sending one in. Easy kick off the side, saved by Brady Boyle. Still loose there in the zone. Aikens trying to dig away at the loose puck. Still loose from the face-off circle. From behind the net, Belshaw is trying to get to the loose puck now. Pros get that at center. Bring this up here for Ryan McLean. McLean trying to get around the check. He gets around the checker to try and set this up to go back to the line for Hausen. Dumping it away. Calhoun knocks that down at center. And it's an easy pass through center ice. Picked up by Pickering with a lead pass just over the stick on the other end for Allen. He'll be the first one in the boards. And Cole Hausen was able to take him off to the left side. Hausen still trying to stick to him. From behind the net that goes. They've got a man sitting in front on a one-timer, and it's Vale on a one-timer that beats Brady Boyle high glove to make it 2-1 Pickering. Face-off gets one at center. Here's an opportunity to fire this off the boards, and it's Wyatt McKay bringing this in. McKay with a drop pass here to the other side for Maddox Dwyer. Dwyer trying to take this behind the goal now. Maddox Dwyer keeps control of it. It's a collision over there on the right side. Toros keep that in, sending one to the goal, gets stopped and caught there by Davidge. McNevin now to take this big offensive draw off to the right of Davidge. Won by Pickering, trying to get that puck out of the right side. Coming around the other end, it's Maddox Dwyer to try and hold it. Got picked up by Pickering. They went for that late pass and it gets knocked down at center. Here comes Backley to bring this in. Shot to the net. Nowhere near the mark. Picked up there by Wyatt McKay. McKay sets it up to the line for Dwyer, not over his stick. Hunter Biss trying to keep that puck in. Here's Maddox Dwyer sending one right to the front of the goal. He got taken down before you could shoot it. Flipped all the way in. It's going back in behind the Toros net. Retrieving it from his own zone. He tries to start this. Looking for the stretch pass. That goes over everybody. D'Souza trying to be the first one there, but it's going to be too hard and go for icing. Face off. Kim wins that draw. Coming after it there in the zone against Gorham. Picked up there on the other end and flipped away. Here comes an opportunity for Cristiano D'Souza. D'Souza bringing this in. Cutting one to the net. Stopped there by Davidge. And he'll control his own rebound. We are going to get a timeout. My guess is going to go for the Toros. No, it is going to be a timeout going on the Pickering side. So we'll take a timeout as well before we drop the puck. With 3:52 to go, Pickering Panthers holding on to a 2-1 lead after the goal by Vale. Face-off now is off to the left of the Pickering end. Wins it back to the line. Backley, shot! Going wide of the goal, back in behind the net. Opportunity for Pickering to fire this around. Capped in again by Backley, sending one to the goal. It gets blocked on the way through again and finally cleared away. From their own end now, Lucas Backley. Coming around the boards, knocked down on the way through and put into the zone by Allen. Toros knocked that down. Davis Gorham looking to bring this in. He'll send one deeper, right off to the right side. Madden will take it behind the net. There'll be a turnover there as D'Souza was able to get a stick on it, but he can't get one to the front of the net. Kept in there by Liam Calhoun at the line. Gorham trying to go after it on the right side. Liam Calhoun with it at center and sends it over here to the other side for D'Souza. D'Souza takes a hit but puts it deeper. Goes off on the change. Pickering will take this out of their own end with a pass. That one over the stick there of Noel Kay, and here's an opportunity to bring this in for number 77. And it's a wraparound. Stopped there by off Ivany by Brady Boyer, who came across to make the save on a wraparound. 2:40 left to go here at the Garnet B record on this Wednesday night. Face-off is off to the left of the Pickering end. There's a shot that goes in wide. Backley tries to fire it around now for Dwyer. Dwyer tries to pick it up on the other side. Here's an opportunity to bring this in. There's a shot by Belshaw who hits the side of the net. Dwyer trying to find it here on the other side with a pass. Tipping this one away. Here's an opportunity to try and take this to the front of the net. Scores! On a backhand! And we are tied at 2. Liam Aiken, I believe, is the one that gets the goal on the breakaway as he's able to backhand it past David to tie things up at 2. Firing this one away. That gets off to the corner. So we're in for some nervous moments here to end this one on this Wednesday night. Pickering jumped up to a 1-0 lead here in the third period. Toes came back to tie it up at 1 on a goal by D'Souza. Pickering took the lead back on a goal by Vale, but Liam Aiken has just tied it on a breakaway with 1:48 left to go here on the clock. Face-off is off to the right now of Kim. McNevin trying to win the draw. Behind the net, wraparound stop there. Still loose from the side and just poked wide. He had the wide open net on the other side. Trying to come up through center. Captain at the line. Over here to the other side. Looking to take the shot to the net. It gets blocked. Trying to find it here against Ivany. That gets fired out past Gurney. Loose puck here trying to find it was McNevin. Toes trying to bring this in with D'Souza. D'Souza brings us in with a shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Still trying to find it on the right side. Right in front. Here's a shot. Stopped there by Davidge. And he's able to hold on to it. McNevin to take this draw. In the offensive end. Flipped around again for Belshaw who can't tip it away. Back to the line. Looking to take one to the front of the net. It gets fired wide. Past the blocker hand. Torres trying to get it on the other side. Against Colehausen. Hausen's going to flip this in. Gets knocked down on the way through. Pickering take it from behind their own net. Coming around the other side. Here's a pass over the stick there of number 22. Bonellos. Last minute of play here of the third period. We've had 30 seconds left. From their own end with a pass. It gets flipped to the other side and picked up here from their own end by Liam Aiken. Rolling puck for Calhoun who gets it up. Trying to get around the defender. The Toros might get an opportunity here, but it gets taken away by Bonellos and backhanded away. 15 seconds left to go on the clock, tipping this away through center. Liam Aiken tips it to the other side. It'll get picked up by Pickering, but they were going to be offside. Kim has knocked away off his stick. Here comes one more opportunity. Pickering and the Toros are going to tie this one up at 2. And in 2 games, the Toros pick up 2 points out of a possible 4 as they tie both Peterborough and Pickering. On Monday, they tie Peterborough, and tonight they tie the Pickering Panthers. So 2 teams that were, I think, near the bottom of the standing. So I don't know if that was quite what the Toros were looking for, but they were able to escape with at least a point out of both games, so they can take that as a little bit of momentum as well going into their next game. I won't have another minor Bantam A game until the month of January, so I hope the team does good for the rest of December, and we will see you in January. Thank you. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.